Welcome to Farm Factor at the KLA Annual Meeting in Wichita. First off today, Kyle Bauer visits with Jaret Moyer, the outgoing president of KLA.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer at the KLA Annual Meeting. I have the opportunity to visit with Jaret Moyer. Jaret is the outgoing KLA president. Jaret, tell us just a little bit about your farming ranching operation.
Kyle, we're actually located north of Emporia in Lyon County. As many people say, we're on the front porch of the Flint Hills. My wife and I operate there a backgrounding and stocker operation where we both grow cattle in drylot situation, grass traps, as well as graze Flint Hills grass on our operation.
So how did you get involved with KLA, and tell us a bit about the journey there?
You know, it's actually been kind of a long process and story getting here. I originally grew up in Phillips County and moved back there to be part of a family business and began being active with the county committee in that county. When my family decided to move to Lyon County, that was one of the first things. I got a phone call and someone asked if I wanted to be on the county committee there. Later got to serve as the county chairman in Lyon County. Along in that process, became a part of the Kansas Beef Council, which is the Checkoff side of the KLA. And so worked up through, was on that for several years before becoming its vice chairman and its chairman of that council. And then that allowed me to have some experience on the board of directors of KLA, and then finally here a few years ago become their president-elect, and then served that role, and then this year as their president.
So as you have been involved over the last year as the president in the leadership, I guess what has been your biggest reward and maybe the biggest challenge?
You know, I think the biggest reward, Kyle, is just getting to meet a lot of the great and wonderful cattlemen in this state. I mean, we have an industry that is really looked up to from across the U.S., and it's really makes you proud when you go to national events and you can tell them you're from Kansas and realize that the tradition and that Kansas has in being a very positive state in the cattle industry, not just here, but nationwide as well. Any
challenges you'd just as soon have not gone through?
Oh, of course, you know, the list can be long. Of course, last year in the state legislature, there was a lot of issues about the property taxes and the impact that may have had on our producers. You look at national issues right now with, you know, MCOOL is still trying to get sorted out and whether there will be retaliatory tariffs. And you know, the biggest issue right now is it'd be nice if they could have avoided this market until I was at least out of my presidency, but we'll kind of see how the industry works through that in the next few months or year.
We're visiting with Jaret Moyer. He is the outgoing president of KLA. This is Kyle Bauer reporting. Back to you, Jamie.
Folks, stay with us. Kyle will be back with Matt Perrier, the incoming president of KLA.
Next time you see a beautiful field of corn, reach out and thank the farmers who work tirelessly to raise corn for livestock feed, renewable fuels, and exports to feed a growing world population. The farmers on the Kansas Corn Commission work for Kansas corn with grower-funded checkoff dollars that support foreign and domestic market development, research, promotion, and education to expand opportunities for Kansas farmers. To learn more, visit kscorn.com.